Hi friends and subscribers, and welcome to Starry Hilder's Back to Eden garden. Yes, the garden, Back to Eden, is under a little bit of snow this morning. And in fact, it's kind of ironic because I was standing in this exact place last week in a tank top. And as you can see, I have lovely rubber boots on, I have tights, and I've got a little bit heavier jacket. I mean, the sun is great, but you live in the mountains, you can go from a tank top in the spring to snow like we're seeing. But I don't despair, and the reason why I don't despair is when we came out to the mountains, we knew that we were going to be dealing with some weather extremes. You've got snow, which can pop up at any time in the springtime. And then it can go from 30 degrees all the way up to 60 degrees. Okay. Then you've got flooding. Look at that. Flooding, lots of water, lots of standing water. And then you can also go from flood conditions to drought. And we know about the drought because we lived through it this summer. We had 90 to 100 degree weather with forest fires, and we had extreme drought. Okay, so how do you garden in extreme conditions like that? Well, the answer is Mario. It is the Back to Eden garden method. And why does Mario know? Because look at what's poking through my wood chips and cover. Celery that we left in the ground from this fall. Isn't that spectacular? There's snow there, and there's green celery that's popping through. It's incredible. Now we've got the top layer right now is larch needles that Mr. Hilder collected this fall and just buried everything. Now there's wood chips underneath there, but we use wood chips, and then if we find larch needles, we use that too. But the point of the matter is, it is buried. In the fall, we just bury whatever is left in the garden. So this fall, it was our celery, and now you see it's just poking up. We haven't done anything. We didn't add anything. Nature just took its course. The other thing, strawberries. Strawberries, oh, they're so cool to have on the homestead. I love fresh strawberries. But, you know, the bottom line with strawberries they are labor intensive. Usually what people do in the spring is they get on their hands and knees and they have to get rid of the old strawberries to make room for the new strawberries that are growing off of the runners, and then your beds become really, really thick and dense. Strawberries are great, but they have a tendency, as you know, just to spread all over the place and take over everything. I mean, they take over everything. So, you know, what do? You're on your hands and your knees, and you're doing a lot of labor for nothing. Because with the Back to Eden method, what did we do? We just added some more wood chips to our strawberry bed, and now in the spring, and this is the great, cool thing about the Back to Eden method, look at what's popping through. Look at this. These are all young strawberries. They are just popping through everywhere. I'm not having to do one iota of work. And the great thing is, underneath the layer of all these beautiful, fresh, young strawberries is the old strawberries that are just too weak to pop through. So what do? They die off, and they basically just go back into the soil, and they create fertilizer. Basically, they just turn into really rich fertilizer. So again, I'm not buying fertilizer. I'm not spending money going to the garden center, adding topsoil or other amendments. None of that. I am just layering. And if you are new, again, to the Back to Eden garden method, start watching my videos to get caught up, because this method is no labor. watering. Basically hardly any watering, no weeding, and you just are creating rich soil by basically doing nothing. It's beautiful because this is how God created things. He made things pretty simple, and we have a tendency to mess it up. But you can't mess up with the Back to Eden garden method. You just can't. And look at this, my leeks are coming up. Aren't these beautiful? And again, I just left them in the ground, didn't do anything, and they're just popping up. And you know that spring is here when you see beautiful little flowers like that. So if you're still on the fence post about what type of gardening method to use, really consider the Back to Eden garden method. Watch my old videos. I've got lots of them. You'll see how we started from scratch, and it was pretty, it was really from scratch. Just watch the videos. You'll be amazed at what we created. 100% organic, self-contained garden, which works with our self-sustainable lifestyle and provides abundant produce with minimal labor, because people, it is not about working. I like to work, but not that much. Now all you have to do is keep coming back. We're going to be making a lot more Back to Eden garden videos. It's kind of cool. I get so happy, and you know my excitement with gardening. I love it, and I love sharing with you friends at home. So keep coming back, share the videos, watch my old ones, get caught up so you kind of know where we're at. But we're going to have another great productive year, because how can we not? You know, we've got the right garden system, Back to Eden. So, all right, don't forget to share and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, welcome everybody. You're gonna love it. And that's Mario saying, until next time, we love all you. God bless.